The most exciting part of a vacation stay at a home rental? Easy. It's being greeted upon arrival with a rusted lockbox affixed to the underside of a stranger's condo. Yeah, you simply twist knobs, click gears, jiggle it, and then rip it off its moorings, and voila! Your prize is a key to a questionable home rental and maybe tetanus. When you just want to get your vacation started by actually getting into your room, it matters where you stay. At Hilton, we deliver your key right to your phone on the Hilton Honors app. Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome, everybody, and we're in person once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back, baby.
We're back. Austin Ollie, a sports podcast. Are we going to post stuff on our social medias?
Yeah. Hey, this is the week. It was, we were taking a break month of March.
Like a hiatus, yeah. Like a
We're
month.
back. We're going to stop being lazy.
And when we were here, it's just our fellow TikTokers and Instagram users that, don't listen to us and just...
Yeah, it was just we were just busy.
It was a busy March. It was a busy March. I did, but I did something. I'm pretty sure.
I bought a house.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, Austin House as a homeowner. If you guys haven't, where you staying at right now?
Yeah. Okay,
It
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Bro. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Chill.
Well, guys, thank you guys. You guys are here again. It's the beginning. Hopefully, you guys get to the end because we have some really good stuff. We're not going to talk about Cowboys, I think, today, right?
No, sir. No Cowboys.
You sure?
But before we get there, let's plug everything.
Yeah. Okay, plug it up.
Follow us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. We're there. Austin Ollie Sports Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. We're there. You get to see our beautiful faces on YouTube. So yeah, check us out there. Austin Ollie Sports Podcast. TikTok, we're at Austin and Ollie all together.
Yep.
Instagram at Austin_and_Ollie. Our personal Instagrams and stuff like that are in the show notes as well. So Give us a follow. Converse with us on Twitter. I feel like we're both pretty active on social media and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's definitely, if you guys see us posting something, tweeting something, interact with us. We like it. We like to talk shit. I think that's kind of why we do the podcast. So it's kind of fun.
I'm the biggest hater for sure.
100%. So what'd you get into this weekend?
Oh, we can do weekend recaps. Damn. Oh, it was a long weekend. Holy crap.
Yeah, it was actually.
Okay, so a little preview to Thursday or for baseball talk. I was there Thursday, opening day. Got there pretty early. Got off of work early. Got turned outside. Got turned inside. Well, I was fine. It was a really good game. We'll eventually get to baseball talk. Like I said, it's Thursday. With all my family, my cousins, met up with people, friends, fans. No, I'm just kidding. Not fans.
I wish.
They were asking about you.
For real?
The fans.
Okay. Yeah, the non-existent fans.
Wow, dude, we just 45 average listeners, dude. We're about to make it 50.
Come on.
Okay, and then that happens, and then my family leaves, and hey, we're going to PBR, which is like the upstairs in Texas Live. Yeah. So I said, okay, cool. Like, I'll meet y'all there because the game wasn't over yet. They left before the game ended. I was like, it's the 8th inning. Like, no, I'm staying. Yeah. So 100%. I got to see the Travis Jankowski bomb in my seat. And then saw how I'm walking off. Okay, cool. And then go to PBR, pull up. I see they got a section.
Yeesh.
So I was, oh my God. I was like, dude, no way. So there's bottles and they're already pouring me up stuff. Okay, cool. I was fine. I was sipping on a mixed drink. I was fine.
It didn't look like that.
Okay, let me get to my point. I get to my seat, and then someone goes, "Hey, primo, ten," and he hands me 2 bottles.
Yeesh.
They're 2 clear bottles. So I'm like, okay, what could go wrong? They're 2 Tito, because we were drinking on Tito's, so I drink 2 Tito's. I'm double fisting 2 Tito's. If I make a clip of this, I'll insert it. But there's 2 Tito bottles. In my perspective, I think they're 2 Tito bottles. So I'm going. I put it back down. Tito's, Casamigos in my right hand.
Hey, he's going crazy.
So I said, oh, honey, I am cooked. I am so cooked. I can think about the flavor that was going on in my mouth.
I know it's got to be disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Oh.
After that, I was kind of just sitting there. And I was like, okay. And then I think that's the first or my second time ever actually throwing up the same night. And it was that quick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I walked up to the bathroom and I was like Chiefs bluffed up. I was like,
damn.
And I probably stayed in the toilet for a little bit and I was just in a spin. And then the next day I had Friday off, so that's why I kind of went crazy, blah, blah, blah. I golfed. It was one of the worst rounds I've ever played. I've never played it hungover. I was so dehydrated. I had a fat ass headache. Went to that. And then I got tickets from work. Thank you, work, for going to the Duke game.
Shout out
Body Armor, bro. I wish. So I went to Duke game. My boy Eric pulled up. I appreciate him. He's a big Duke fan, so he came. We saw those games. Good ass seats for free, so it was awesome. Saturday, golfed again. Wasn't planning on golfing,
crazy.
but Eric came and he was like, "Hey, bro, let's golf." And I was like, "Okay, let's go golf." And I'm gonna take like a 2-week break of golf.
I'm
Or
telling
at least
you, bro.
this weekend. I'm gonna.
It gets expensive, bro. It gets expensive,
dude.
And it's not fun. It's not fun when you suck.
You ever seen that TikTok where he's like when you check your bank account thinking you're gonna you check your bank account, and you're spending money like you're in the league.
Yeah.
That's literally been me like almost every weekend. I don't open up my bank account until like Monday or Tuesday, and I go, ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
So yeah, so that golf Saturday, and then went out that night. Blah blah blah. Sunday, church, Easter.
Yeah.
It was nothing too crazy. Just just family stuff. And yeah, that was my Damn. I took Friday off so I can catch up on sleep because I've been like slacking. No.
It didn't. No. You were fucking up all night. And...
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely had a more entertaining weekend than me. I think I was just chilling. Had nothing crazy going on.
Must be nice, man.
Yeah, just hang out with the fam. Yeah, nothing crazy. Just Easter. Kind of cooked out. Got some nice barbecue. It was good.
Modelo's?
Couple Modelo's. Yeah, it was nice.
There you go.
It was nice. But I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing
Ready
crazy.
Into it?
Yeah, this guy's just rolling his house now.
Yeah, I know. Cowboys, irrelevant. Not going to talk about it.
Woo, thank God.
Dallas Mavericks.
The hottest team.
The hottest team. Officially the hottest team in the NBA. Currently, we are 45-29. When this goes out tomorrow, which will be Wednesday.
Be 46 and 29.
They'll be 46 and 29. Hopefully, tonight they play the Golden State Warriors. In the past week since the last episode, they're 3-0. Dubs twice against Sacramento in Sacramento. And then just beat Houston on Sunday. Was a blowout.
Golly,
the score is a lot better than what it really was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, last Tuesday beat Sacramento 132-96. Really nothing crazy. PJ shot well. Defense played really, really well. Tim Hardaway, he kind of looked like he was back. He shot 4-6 from 3, which is big time. 22 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. PJ also finally started to shoot. We've kind of been talking about how PJ's like corner threes haven't really been good since he's got there, and they're slowly starting to improve. In that game, he had 14 points, 13 boards, 2 assists, 4 of 6 from 3, which is nice.
Yeah.
And really, I think, and on this hot streak, the Mavs themselves like really haven't been shooting from 3 well as a team. And this is kind of the first game that we've had where we shot really, really well. I know we kind of used to live by the 3, die by the 3.
Yeah.
Shot 56% from the field from 3, which is big time.
Oh,
So then again, right, the second game against Sacramento, that was on Friday. A lot closer game, different kind of story. I felt like it was a really scrappy defensive game.
Yeah.
Almost. Sabonis was being like just playing really, really hard, like hard-nosed basketball, kind of that Eastern European basketball, I feel like. And kind of all of them. I mean, they were blitzing Luka. I mean, just anytime basically he crossed the floor, double team straight off a screen. I mean, it was pretty much that. But it was nice to see like a scrappy defensive game like that to show that the Mavs kind of have that in their bag.
Yeah, they're able to compete with, or just even be able to put up with a team like that.
Yeah, and especially it was a big game because Sacramento at the time, we were competing with them for the 6th seed.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, taking 2 of 2, and we were 0 of 2 against Sacramento this season already. So evened up the season series, ended up getting the tiebreaker as of right now because we have a better conference record than them. So now as we're sitting in the 5 seed, I think they're in the 7 or 8 seed actually. I think they're in the 8 seed, which is crazy. I mean, just those 2 losses, like it shows. I mean, how tight the West is.
Yeah.
Kyrie has kind of been showing that he's like really just he's been recently just taking over fourth quarters. I mean, Luka's been
I don't know why you wait so long. I mean, I don't know if that's part of the game plan.
I think it's kind of the game plan. I think it's how it is because I think Luka himself is just kind of always somebody that he really starts games well.
Oh, first quarter is like he's dropping at least like he's averaging like I think almost 15 points in the first quarter.
I think like against Houston he had
22.
Yeah, 22 in the first.
Yeah. He was shooting great. I think he already had 5 threes already.
Yeah, I mean he was just hot, and so he just starts off so well, and it kind of allows for Kyrie to kind of cook on his end in the end. And I think that you kind of look back at it. I mean Kyrie's just been hooping in the fourth quarter these last couple games, which is nice.
Yeah, it's Mr. Fourth Quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of the big thing about that game, and then Houston. We kind of kept going on the road trip. Went down to Houston. Houston was winners of 11 straight.
Yeah.
At the time, which they were the hottest team in the NBA. It was kind of an easy schedule. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
It was still, but
it's
winning
still
11 games
it's still 11
massive,
games. You
yeah.
still have to beat teams like the Pistons. You still have to beat teams like the Hornets. But really, like the Mavs, like just started so fucking hot. I think Luka ended up with 47, 12, and 7 in basically 3 quarters.
Yeah.
They threw him back out there for the fourth quarter to try and get 50. Just didn't work out. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. And then Kyrie, I think he had 11 going into the fourth. Yeah. And he ended up with scoring 15 in the fourth quarter. Ended up kind of just slamming the door on Houston, which is big. So, how are you feeling those last week in the those 3 games? We got 4 big games coming up this week. I think we have Golden State twice. Mm-hmm. We got Atlanta, and then we have Utah.
That's what it goes. Warriors last night, basically. If you listen to this tomorrow, last night. Hawks on Thursday. Warriors again on a back-to-back. And then the Rockets again.
Oh, yeah, on Sunday. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a tough schedule. Mm-hmm. But I think if we can kind of go 3-1 this week, I think that really sets us up.
That'd be super ideal, like you said. And, I mean, the rest of the schedule is pretty easy. After that, you go Hornets. I mean, you have the Heat, another really good defensive team that you were able.
Yeah, and they're getting hot right now too, which is.
Yeah, I mean it's playoff time, and Jimmy's gonna start like catching up, and he's gonna just start catching fire, whatever he does, and then you finish off the season against the Thunder, and then you have the Pistons as well before that. But no, it just shows how I don't know why this team just took forever to just start caring about defense. Even Luka.
It doesn't really. I don't know, and I think that like Luka, I want to say, which is crazy to think about. Like this is his best defensive season that he's had in his career. I want to say he's 7th in the NBA in steals, which is crazy to think about. And he doesn't really get the praise and the laud. And everybody says he's a bad defender, which I mean we're gonna admit, right? He switches off. He doesn't necessarily always try. Doesn't give a ton of effort, but I think this team as a whole. Really, since the trade deadline, for sure, I mean, has gotten significantly better. Yeah. Which kind of leads me to my point. So, February 5th is, at that point, we were 26 and 23, which was like 15th in NBA. We are just now starting to get healthy at that point. So, Kyrie was hurt, and so February 5th was the first game that he played. Basically, I think it's 22 games straight that he's played, where he's healthy now, all that stuff. So just a couple stats from pre-February 5th and then post-February 5th. So February 5th is when we started that 7-game win streak right before the trade deadline. Obviously make the trades and then keep going. Go that little like bad, like I was at 1-4, 1-5. Yeah. But then since then we've been pretty hot. So before February 5th, we were 26 and 23, which is 15th in the NBA. We were scoring 118.2 points a game, which is 9th. 118.8 points a game against us, which was 21st in the NBA. So we had the 21st or best defense in the NBA. Our net differential points-wise was minus 0.06 a game, which was 17th in the NBA. So we were about a league average team, which I feel like at the time makes a lot of sense, right? Our offensive rating was 117.3 points per 100 possessions. That's good for 12th. And then this is kind of the big thing I think that you can see about our defense, right? Our defensive rating was 25th in the NBA at the time out of 30 teams. So we were allowing 117.9 points per 100 possessions. Again, right, 25th in the NBA, horrible defense. Yeah. Gives us a net rating of minus 0.07 per 100 possessions, which is 17th in the NBA. Mm-hmm. So since Kyrie's been healthy, everybody's pretty much been getting healthy. We obviously make those trades, allows those guys to gel and all that stuff. We're 19 and 6 in the NBA, and that is best or good enough for second in the NBA behind the Celtics. We're scoring 119.6 points a game, which is 4th in the NBA. That's an improvement of 1.4 points a game, which I think makes sense, right? Kyrie's back. Yeah. He's healthy. He's playing consistently. It's allowing Luka to kind of get that chemistry with him, all that stuff, which is awesome. The big thing that I want to talk about is points against. We're allowing 111.2 points per game, which is good for 14th in NBA. That's a significant improvement. We're improving by 7.6 points a game on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah. Our point differential per game is second in the NBA at 8.4 points in the positive. that were pretty much winning games by 8.4 points a game, which is a 9-point per game improvement, which is, again, unbelievable. Offensive rating, 119.3 points per 100 possessions, which is second in the NBA behind, I want to say, the Celtics, just like point differential behind the Celtics. Defensive rating, 111.3, which is 8th in the NBA. So we're basically saying that we have the 8th best defense in the NBA, which is awesome. Improvement by 6.6 points per 100 possessions. Net rating, +8, which is, again, second in the NBA behind the Celtics. Again, another contending team, plus 8.7 points for February 5th. All that being said, right, I think that with this hot streak that the Mavs are currently on, a lot of big NBA media is really starting to say, like, oh, hey, the Mavs really are a contender.
Yeah.
They're finally starting to get recognition to Luka, that Luka's a legitimate MVP candidate.
Somewhat now, yeah.
And I think if you look on the NBA MVP ladder, like, he jumped Shea, he jumped Jason Tatum.
Oh,
he's now second behind Jokic.
Yep.
Which I think is more than deserved. We're sitting at the 5 seed, so now they're not, like, if we were able to kind of close the two game gap between the Clippers, I mean, who's not to say that, you know, Luka has a legitimate shot at MVP at that point? He has, I want to say he's number 1 in points scored. He's number 2 in assists per game. Number 14 or something like that in rebounds. He's pretty high up there. 7th in steals. Like, he's performing at such a high level, and it's carrying over to the entirety of the Mavericks team. Yeah. And so, like, I think it's time. I mean, obviously, right, there's echelon. The Celtics are playing at an unbelievable level this year. The Nuggets, obviously, are the reigning defending champions for a reason. But I think this point of the season, the Mavericks are hot to the point where I think they're a legitimate NBA championship contender. I think that they can beat anybody. Okay. They just beat the Nuggets. Obviously, right, that's a tough game. Mm-hmm. But if you get a favorable draw with the playoffs, you get the 4 seed, get the 5 seed, Nuggets get the 2 seed, and Oklahoma City ekes it out, right? That gives us a chance that, okay, we could play the Clippers in the first round. Second round, if it's Minnesota, if it's OKC, we could play Oklahoma City or Minnesota, which I like those odds. Yeah, I like our odds against that. Mm-hmm. And then that gives us a chance to play, you know, obviously the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals, but they would have to go through, at that point, they'd have to go through either Phoenix, the Pelicans, the Lakers, if they're getting hot. They're playing well. Yeah. The Warriors, I mean, they're still the Warriors. They can still do whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I think there's a legitimate shot that we have a favorable path to the NBA Finals. And I think that this team is, I mean, it's clearly the best team that we've had with Luka.
Oh, yeah.
And,
hands down.
You know, I think the pieces just are so complementary. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I wish I was as positive as you when it comes to these things. Well, because, like, dude, we're on that win streak, right? Yeah. A couple weeks ago. And we're thinking, dude, like, we're legit. Yeah. And then we go on that shitty-ass run, right? And you're just like, well, Jason Kidd's got to go. Yeah. Then again, I mean, Kidd was playing Gafford, like, he sometimes like 12 minutes a game, wasn't starting, this and that. And then all of a sudden he got his head out of his ass and just started going, okay, you know, let me start playing my best players. Yeah. And it's okay. Like, Derek Lively can still be part of the rotation easily. It's okay. Like, don't worry about that. And, no, I mean, I agree with all the stuff you're saying with possession-wise and, like, the way we're moving the ball now, especially because I think people were already grading the trade with Kyrie last year and said terrible. And then now, look at like, yeah, they're waiting, and it's like, I thought personally it was you got rid of Dinwiddie, Finney-Smith, and like somewhat your future, all of your future, and I'm just like, dude, no, it's okay. Like, Kyrie is a way better player than those guys, 100%. And I don't know if you guys seen the interview. I just saw a clip of it. Mark Cuban was on Draymond Green's podcast. Oh, yeah. So I saw a bit of a clip. Draymond Green asked him, like, hey, you've had one of the most, like, biggest and somewhat controversial trades recently. So, like, what's your take on it? And he's like, yeah, I mean, he's like, he talked to everyone before about Kyrie. He's like, hey, how do you guys feel about Kyrie? Because, like, us as a fan's perspective, you know, we had, like, you saw him in Boston and how that went to flames. You saw him in Brooklyn and how that went to flames. So he went and asked, like, hey, what do you guys think about Kyrie? And he's like, dude, he's awesome. Like, it was always his teammates. His teammates never had anything bad to say. It was
it's just the media.
It's literally what he says. He says it's the media. Yeah. And he goes, I've been in the media. Mark Cuban's like, I've been in the media with Dallas forever. It's like, I'm gonna take the hits like I've always done. And like, again, I mentioned it here before. The media here is nothing compared to all the other medias, unless you're on the Dallas Cowboys. Unless you're the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. All the media is wasted and juiced on that. But if you're playing for FC Dallas, Texas Rangers, Dallas Stars, I mean, dude,
It's not the same.
no,
Yeah,
it's a great time. It's a great place to be here. I mean, even if you're on the Dallas Cowboys, you gotta know what you're getting into and just like
100%.
be an athlete.
Not
and
Dalton
be,
Schultz.
Not Dalton Schultz. Thank God he's in fucking Houston. I bet he's having a fucking blast down there. I mean, he might actually now since they're doing pretty good. But again, like I'm happy about the Kyrie thing. I mean, it took time to settle down. I mean, because they don't practice. I mean, they barely practice. It's kind of rare. And then him getting hurt, or Luka getting hurt, or someone getting hurt. It was always something. Yeah. And now you finally get to see him healthy, and this is what you get to see.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I think he's played 22 straight games now, which is the longest run by far that he's had with the Mavericks. I think Luka's played every one of those games except for one.
It was that OKC game.
The OKC game, which he was hurt.
And the team was still in that game, too.
Yeah, and so, like, you just see the chemistry, and I think it's significantly better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's such a night and day improvement, I think, from last year, and just I think that they did the right thing, and it's been great.
I forget that last year we didn't even make the playoffs.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I remember the tail end of last year, I was like, just tank. Like
I was on the tank train. Yeah, I wanted them to lose more so because I mean, if you guys aren't aware, like the Knicks have our pick, and I think they still have our pick this year.
This year because they didn't convey last year.
Yeah. So if we end up in the top 10, they get a pick, or
other way around.
Other way around. If we're in the bottom 10,
if we're in the bottom 10, we get to keep it. If
it's anything more above that,
they get
to have it. So we were fighting for that last year, and we just
there was a couple games where it was a big conversation where we legitimately tanked, and we sat Luka, and I think the media got mad. I think
it was our very last. I think we.
It was like the last
two. We got fined for
that,
didn't we?
Yeah, we got fined.
We got fined for tanking.
I honestly don't care because we ended up getting Derek Lively out of it. Yeah, which was massive.
And we traded for that. We traded up for that.
No, we traded back.
Yeah. We gave away Bertans.
Yeah, Bertans and the 10th pick, which ended up being Casey Wallace.
Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, and that's how we got Omax.
Yeah, and Omax is hooping down there too in the G League.
He's been crazy. Yeah. So definitely nice. I just think that ultimately, right, the Mavs like chemistry has gotten way better. I mean, obviously, right, there was a lot of. I think it was Michael Finley that came out that said, obviously, like Grant Williams wasn't necessarily working. And he came out with a quote today basically saying, like, he basically took ownership for that, like the whole Dallas not working. He's like, I'm a talker, it is what it is, and you can't talk and play bad at the same time, and I came in unprepared. And which is true because I think at the beginning of the season that everybody said that he was overweight, out of shape.
He did lose a lot of weight.
He lost a lot of weight
during the season. It was a little too late by that point,
Yeah, and he wasn't shooting well. I mean, he started out hot.
So hot.
He started out hot, and I think he just kind of got really cold towards the end of it. And he wasn't playing good defense. And ultimately, right, that just led for the trade. And I think we brought in the right guys. I mean, Daniel Gafford's that kind of guy that's like, he's gonna get in there, he's gonna do the dirty work, he's gonna do his job.
Yeah.
PJ, like, I mean, for somebody that was the first or second option in Charlotte, has taken to the fact that, like, he's not going to be that first or second option for sure, but he can be a third option. He can be a guy that's going to get in there. He's going to play his ass off on defense.
Yeah.
And he's going to do his job. And it's been great. And he's relished it. And he's like, you know what? I mean, I haven't gotten used to shooting these corner threes or spot up threes. Like,
these open ass threes.
But he's gonna get there, and he's been putting in the work, and he's been grinding to get that shit working.
He's gotten way better at it, like you pointed out.
Yeah, so definitely good. I think we got the right guys, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels something special about the team. Like, with the Western Conference Finals year, I mean, we had Jalen Brunson as our 2 option.
Yeah, and it's not even Jalen Brunson that it's right now.
No, it's not the same.
He is now as the number 1, and I'm glad that he's able. Well, I mean, not that I'm glad, but like I'm happy that he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
and he just dropped a 60 bomb, which
is crazy. Yeah. And like, I don't know. I think that ultimately, like, you look at that team and just there's significant upgrades at almost every position. So, I mean, like, you upgrade from Kyrie now to JB then. Like, Reggie Bullock was getting significant minutes, and you have PJ now.
Minutes with Houston.
No, and then, I mean, at the center position, now you have Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, and we were running out Maxey
Cleveland,
and Dwight Powell. Yeah. Like, it's just, the team is so significantly better, and it's just, it's great.
Yeah, no, I love it. Like I said, one more time on the Mavs. Like, I love it just because, again, back to the trade, everybody was like, no, you had Dinwiddie, you had Dorian Finney-Smith. Like, look at them now.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Like, Dinwiddie got cut.
Oh, he got cut?
Well, I'm saying, like, he had gotten cut. My bad. He had gotten cut.
I said, damn.
And then He got cut with Brooklyn.
Yep.
And then he ended up getting picked up by the Lakers.
Yeah.
So forth. And he could have picked us, but he didn't. I mean,
I'm glad he
didn't.
didn't.
Okay,
I'm glad he didn't at this
pussy.
point.
And then Dorian Finney-Smith is just struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. The way he was good because of his open threes, and why did he get those open threes?
Yeah,
Luka.
Yeah,
Luka opens up that space.
It's basically the PJ Washington role now is what DFS was.
That's exactly what he's doing, and I think I'm taking PJ Washington over Dorian Finney-Smith
100%.
right now.
100%.
So
100%.
just for those people that doubted it and that didn't let time for that trade to sink in, hey.
Yeah.
But championship contenders, they can be. They can be.
That's what I'm saying.
But I told you, I don't know if it's like baseball. I don't know if what if they get hot at the wrong time?
No, I'm telling you, Luka's that motherfucking guy.
Dude, I know he fucking is.
And so is Kyrie.
So
is Kyrie. Kyrie's hit the biggest
health.
Health is a big thing.
But for everyone, not just the Mavericks.
Yeah,
we could get
right now the Mavs are one of the healthiest teams in basketball.
So we could be one of the.
No, I'm knocking on wood right now.
Yeah.
Knocking on wood.
So we could be one of the like not lucky, but I'm just saying other teams can get hurt too, but so can we. So just
you got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But last thing to wrap up the Mavs, next 4 games, second to last week of the regular season.
That's crazy.
Prediction for these next 4 games, obviously right. Golden State twice, once at home, once on the road.
Okay.
Hawks at home, Rockets at home.
Okay.
Over the next, what do you got?
Next 4 games?
Next 4
Okay,
games.
we lose tonight or last night. I think we lose today.
Okay.
Because we're underdogs in that game too. Hawks, we beat the Hawks, we beat the Warriors, and we beat the Rockets.
Yeah, that's kind of how I think it is.
We'll go 1-3 or 3-1. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
We'll lose tonight, and then we'll.
Yeah, I think one of the Warriors games we lose, and then I think we beat the Rockets again. I think we beat the Hawks. DeJounte Murray's balling right now, but I think that it's. I think that's it.
We'll be fine.
So, yeah, man, that's big.
Is that your Mavericks talk?
That's my Mavericks talk. I'm excited. It's good. It's positive.
That is positive.
It's positive,
right.
which is nice.
How about we get to some Rangers talk? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it. The Texas Rangers, dude.
We're back, baby. And you know what's back? You know what's back? All-in outfield.
Oh, how can I forget?
Come
I
on
know
now.
you guys missed it. It feels like it was just like last week I was still talking all in now, or like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks.
I know. And
I felt like all in outfield was still here.
It was around.
But it wasn't. But then it's back.
Hey, the ghost of it never died.
Oh, man.
And then you know what? Just like Easter, baby, it resurrected.
Resurrected, guys. On the same week after the man himself.
Come on, big dog.
We know it just had to.
Had to.
And you know why? It's called All in the Outfield because Angels in the outfield.
Come on.
It's
look at that.
Written in the fucking stars. My God, guys. Oh, okay, so All in the Outfield. We'll talk to some. Did you catch that?
I did.
Okay, you guys watched that? Austin caught his phone.
Hey,
it would have
big.
been Dunzos, but if you heard it, it's okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
No,
tune into our YouTube.
Yeah, tune into our YouTube and then just watch it right there. We'll go around the league a little bit. What I wanted to talk about was has the game gone soft?
Oh, okay.
Has the game gone soft? I mean, I was loving it. I mean, first 2 games or the first day, I think there was already like benches cleared already.
Yep.
Yeah, it started with Reese Hoskins and
that was Jeff McNeil. That was so soft. That was crazy.
I thought okay, give me your opinion.
Okay, so there's nothing in the rules that says you can't slide. Like you can't try to. He's trying to break up a double play.
Yeah.
And I think that's been something that's been around.
Mm-hmm.
It's not uncommon. It's not like he made significant contact with him and he didn't injure him.
Yeah.
It just I think Jeff McNeil was the guy that got mad, right?
Yeah, Jeff McNeil's a pussy.
Yeah, and I think he just overreacted. And I think that he ultimately said he's done this before, he's a dirty player.
I think he does have a track. Allegedly, he does have a track record of. So maybe that.
So I don't know, but I think that ultimately, I think it was made a significantly bigger deal.
It was way bigger than it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Like you said. So if you guys didn't see it, Reese Hoskins, player for the Brewers.
Oh my God, he's on the Brewers now.
Reese Hoskins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right?
I don't know. I don't follow.
Yeah, and then the Mets. Yeah, Jeff
like,
McNeil's on the Mets, right? You're making me confused.
Were they both? They were both in Philly for a while, right? Or is that? I know Reese Hoskins in Philly. That's how I know.
He was. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but no, yeah, he's in the Brewers now. So he slides into him. It was a weak slide. It really he slid in and he ended up on his stomach. So it really wasn't that he didn't hit him. But I'm pretty sure there's somewhat of a thing now where obviously you see clips of guys literally running into second base so they don't make that double play.
Yeah.
Obviously, they fixed it now. But, yeah, it was a pretty soft play. And then Jeff McNeil was trying to be all badass and, all up in his face and shit. I guess
you
don't do that shit. And then it was funny because Reese Hoskins on the bench, he was just swallowing the baby. Just you're a baby, that you're crying.
He's
yeah, it's basically that.
You watched the John Boy video of it?
No,
and it was so funny because he's the lip reading everything and he's you turn around and you got whanned right at the wrong time. I was like, damn.
That's what he said?
Yes, bro. It was Like,
Oh, okay. So that was that. Bench is clear, and then obviously, pitcher comes in, Johan Ramirez, for the Mets. He comes in and hits him. Like, was it the next game? That was the next game. The next game he hits. I mean, that's just traditional baseball.
yeah,
I mean,
right. Yeah,
you do something to my player, I'm gonna do something to you. But the thing is, like, he like completely almost missed and almost hit him in the head. Like, if you hit someone, it's okay to do it, but it's supposed to be like
Body.
in the ass,
Yeah,
or like
body shot.
leg, body shot. Like, if you're aiming for the head, okay.
That's what the Rangers
And then,
should have
like,
done today.
Oh God, yeah, no, we'll talk about that. My God. So Johan Ramirez, fresh off the boat, I'm assuming, because I saw the interview. Like, he had his interpreter, and he was just like, "No, like, it's early in the season with the hot or the heat or whatever. Like, I can't control my sinker." And I'm like, okay, why are you like hiding the fact that, I mean, you were supposed to, you got in there to hit him.
Yeah.
You talk about it. You guys did it. Boom. Well, he was suspended for 3 games, but it got reduced to 2 games on appeal. And that's it with that.
I think for a pitcher, I feel like it's not really that crazy. Like, you're not going to pitch back-to-back games anyway.
Even if, most of the time it's a reliever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Abreu just came back too for the Astros because he was suspended for the Adolis hit. So,
Damn,
again.
I forgot he was suspended for that.
Yeah, he's missed the first 2 games.
Damn.
And then another one that happened was Rays in Toronto. The Jays pitcher, Genesis Cabrera, he was ejected after shoving Jose Caballero in the face. Like, he just shoved the fuck out of him.
For what?
So it was a pop-up fly, or I think, okay, so the pitcher was covering third base because the ball's gonna go to third base.
Okay.
But I think it was an out, and he was like kind of, and then the what's his face, the Rays guy Caballero was like running around, and then Cabrera like ran into him, and like he just kind of like looked up and he was there and just shoved the fuck out of him. So then after that, I was like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And then just went at it, blah blah blah, and then that was really it. But again, I mean, I loved it seeing benches clear. I've never, no, I don't think personally I've been part of a game where benches cleared.
No,
Mine.
I wish the one that I mean, you obviously right would love to have been like the Rugnid one.
Oh my,
that would
dude.
have been, I would have gone unreal, like going crazy at it. But nah, I've never been in one.
Yeah.
But I think it's legitimate. Like, I think baseball itself still is that kind of game where it still kind of has like the old rules where you can do something like that, or you're not going to see somebody charging the mound like you used to back in the day.
Oh
but
my gosh, yeah.
like, you are going to see pitchers that like lose control of a fastball, lose control of a sinker, and they're gonna plunk somebody at 99 on the hands or something like that.
Talking about losing control, I mean, we'll just transition to Rangers now. We'll briefly talk about it. But, I mean, Josh Young got hit in the forearm or in his wrist, so fractured his wrist. He's out for like maybe 6 weeks now. Hopefully a little bit less, more or less. But, so here comes in Phil, how do you, Maton?
Maton? I don't know. Maton, yeah.
Some bum, by the way.
Scrub.
Okay, he plays for Tampa Bay now. He was on the Astros last year. Comes in, he hits 3 batters for the Rangers. And not just 3 batters. He hits Adolis Garcia in the hands. He's pissed.
He was
You
mad.
do not want to see Adolis pissed.
He was so mad. And people have been talking about him being roid rage.
Oh, now they're like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
He hits Evan Carter too, right?
Yeah, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter hits Josh Young. And I just feel bad for Josh because he can't be healthy. Even in the minors, this was a problem. He had never played a full season before.
And it's like, I feel like, because he broke his wrist or his finger or his hand last year.
It was his finger.
And
it was a line drive, and like, but it wasn't. I mean, he was.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's not like it's soft tissue, right? Where it's like, he just consistently pulls hamstrings. Like, he break a finger. I mean, like, he breaks his wrist.
Yeah, it was that, and then obviously before spring training, it was his calf. So that one was
soft.
That
tissue,
one's soft.
yeah.
That one's just whatever. Okay, but then this one too, you can even debate that. Why is he even swinging at that? I mean, the pitch was literally at his bat, and then hits that, and then he fractured it, and then. But it was just something that was brought up today. The term on the radio is like, if a pitcher hits 3 batters, he's got to go.
Yeah, it's
not even like just like but just like, hey, dude, you don't got it today.
Yeah, just take
a seat. Take a seat. And it's not. I mean, even at MLB The Show, if you throw at 3 guys consistently, or at least before, you were like they were gone, like they were done. Like, no, dude, you're done. So like I think after like 2, especially 3 guys, maybe you can put a cap at 2.
Yeah.
Like if it slips, okay, but if you're like missing your zone, it's dangerous.
And it's
now.
not
It's
even
dangerous.
like it's not even like it's, you're not missing by a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
no.
There's understanding like, oh, you throw a ball in the dirt, you
that's
throw
fine.
a little bit wide. Like no, you're
but now
missing
you're
that
really
far.
endangering the player now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, Adolis says maybe he might be on roids. I don't know, but he was fine. He's been hit a couple of times in the hand.
Yeah.
And that's got to be like, dude, think about like, you have nothing in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Like nothing. Like no meat. Nothing.
Yeah. And I know that's a fastball too, like 90-something coming in. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So that happened to Josh Young yesterday. I mean, fuck Phil Marin, and we didn't plunk anyone today. I think we should have hit someone on accident, but it wasn't like.
It wasn't, and he's not a guy that throws hard anyway.
Exactly. If anything, we're gonna call fucking. Oh, let's call up Chapman again. Let's ask Bregman how his leg is doing.
Let's who we got some
Heat?
Oh my God, what's his name? Teodeo. He's like in the minors. He's like a AA guy.
Oh God, yeah.
Call
him up.
I think he touched like 102 in spring training.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just let him come in.
Fastest guy that throws in our pen.
Is it Robinson?
It might be Jonathan Hernandez. I forgot Jonathan Hernandez made the team this year. I mean, I'm excited for him. He's got some nasty stuff. But yeah, so that was with Josh Young. He's gonna be out for a little bit, and then that leads to Justin Foscue.
Yes, sir.
Getting the call up. Finally, one of our top prospects getting called up. He's kind of a utility guy. Can kind of play anywhere from what I've heard. Third baseman is mostly his position, I think.
No, I think he's a second baseman by trade.
Second baseman. Okay,
yeah.
Second baseman, but he's probably gonna be playing first base. He's gonna be platooning with Jared Walsh, and then I'll talk about Jared Walsh a little bit here because I feel like a lot of people don't know who Jared Walsh is, and
I don't know much about him.
Inform them on here. I learned about this today. I think you're gonna be kind of fascinated by this. But yeah, so Justin Foscue gets his MLB debut, and I think it's funny, or not debut yet, but he gets called up today. Do you want to use? No, we're not going to use that. Do you want to use the audio device? Okay, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, just a little malfunction. No, we're good. We're back. We're back. Justin Foscue gets called up for Josh Young. It's probably going to... I was debating. I don't know if they're going to play Zeke because remember last year we avoided Zeke at all costs at third base because he just seemed like it was a liability. And your boy, Josh Smith.
Hey, fucking scrub.
He got a hit today. I think it was 1 for 2, 1 for 3? 1 for 2 is 95 hundo.
Yeah, then you bring in Zeke.
You bring in Zeke and he struck out.
It doesn't matter. Look at his OPS.
What's his OPS?
Okay, Josh Smith has a better one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering though. It was also like, okay, what are we gonna do? Because I was like, I immediately thought Zeke to third and Jared Walsh at 1 because Jared Walsh in first he's absolutely doing some crazy stuff right now. He homered already and he's getting some hits, stringing around some hits. And he's also a lefty.
I think so.
He's a lefty. So now it's just going to be a platoon, basically, I think, with Foscue, Ezekiel.
Isn't Foscue a lefty, too?
Foscue is a righty, I believe. Yeah, because he'd be lefty-righty.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's a righty. But yeah, so it looks like Josh Smith, even though Ezekiel's the way better hitter, I guess Zeke's defense is just that bad. I'm trying to remember from last year. I think last year
I think he had 8 or something errors last year.
And he didn't even play for that long.
Josh Smith isn't doing horrible at the plate.
He needs to get on base.
He's batting .333, OPS of over 1 right now.
Okay, he just has to get on base. We'll talk about getting on base with Evan Carter here soon because he is hitless, guys. He is hitless to start the season. Let's start Jared Walsh real quick. Okay, he's 30. And you're telling me, like, where everyone's like, where the hell does Jared Walsh come from and why? Yeah. He must have been, like, whatever trade, via trade.
Like a non-roster invite.
Yeah, he was via trade or something like that. Nope, he was a non-roster invite. He was able to get a contract, I think a year and, like, $2.5 million, I think was what it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He was an all-star with the Los Angeles Angels guys in 2021. He had .277, had 34 home runs that season with an .850 OPS. But, okay, this is where I just found this out. He had neurological
yeah, there you go.
ESL, okay, guys, issues, which led him into having like the fatigue, lack of balance, insomnia, headaches, and lack of spatial awareness.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's what kind of led to his downfall. It limited him to last season. He batted 125.
Jeez.
Yeah, and 39 big league games.
That's tough.
Yeah. So that was really bad. So you're thinking, like, why? In the beginning, if you're reading, like, his stats from last year, like, why the hell did the Rangers sign him? Well, it sounds like he was able to get it treated because I think it was something that they just didn't know what to do.
That's crazy.
And I think just over time, he said he's felt he hasn't felt any better, like, or he hasn't felt this good in so long.
That's awesome, yeah.
So he was able to sit back in. They were even saying, like, this might be one of the sleeper picks. I think sleeper signings in the MLB. And think about it. And bro, he had 34 home runs.
Yeah.
277 as an All-Star 2021, and he's only 30. And then Lowe goes down, and then this guy comes, Jared Walsh comes up, and then absolutely just doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Because Nathaniel Lowe's he's not that young either. I mean, he can't be that far off of.
Lowe is probably, if I had to guess, 27.
Let's find out. He is 28.
Fuck.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. I
Kinda
mean,
know
like still, like that's. I feel like for the MLB, that's prime. I mean, you guys.
No,
obviously
MLB.
have-
I mean, you can. I mean, look at Justin Verlander.
Yeah.
Look at Clayton Kershaw.
I mean,
look at
DeGrom and Scherzer.
Scherzer. My God.
Yeah, they're old.
So,
So yeah, Oh, that's cool though. I
Yeah,
like
so that's
that.
Jared Walsh. If you guys didn't know, now you know. That's him, and it's exciting for him to be here. And then
He's been raking. I think he on Saturday he had a couple balls that went
he had a homer.
on
Saturday.
Saturday off the bat.
Yeah, he was cranking.
Yeah,
He was cranking. So
unbelievable.
again, that helps us a lot. Just next man up mentality. That's what it was last year. If it stays like that,
Yeah.
we're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We're gonna be fine.
100%.
I mean, if you got guys like Justin Foscue and you have Jack Leiter waiting down there, do you remember his
that's
stat
fine.
line? Do you want to talk about him real quick?
All right, so
He wasn't planned on it, but talk
I
about him
want
real
to say
quick.
it was first or second game of AAA season.
Mm-hmm.
I think spring training, you can kind of tell that they were going to try and extend him out of the bullpen and kind of have him as that like long reliever role.
Yeah.
Kind of similar, kind of like I feel like what Cody Bradford does.
Yeah.
As instead
Exactly
of being a lefty, he's a righty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worked really well in spring training. First game that Leiter pitches, 5 innings, coming in. I think he went from the 4th through the 8th inning of their game. 5 innings. I want to say he gave up 1 run.
I think it was 1 run. Yeah.
1 run, 9 strikeouts.
No walks, I think, right?
No walks, which is like a big problem with him.
That's what it was. Yeah.
He's had control issues and he's had home run issues.
Mm-hmm.
No walks, 9 Ks. I mean, played out unbelievable. So
Yeah.
definitely good to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I know towards the end of last season, I think it was when him and Wyatt Langford kind of both had got promoted at the end of
to AAA.
to AAA at the end of the year. So kind of see how that's going to go. I mean, I think that we're going to see Langford or Leiter at some point this season.
I think so too.
And I think it's going to be sooner rather than later if he keeps playing like this.
Yeah.
I think we get into the end of May maybe, which is, I mean, that's a month, 2 months from now. But
Mhm.
I think that if he keeps balling, kind of shows that he's got his control. He figured out how to strike guys out. He's gonna get some big.
He's
runs
he's
this
definitely
year.
gonna be the next man up. If I mean,
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yo Rodriguez today. I mean, absolutely shut the bed. I mean, that's or I mean, even if your guy Jose Leclerc might even be going back down there.
Mark Church, he kind of got rocked in his outing. I was sad. Yeah.
What happened with Mark Church?
He got a save. But I think he pitched 1 inning and gave up a run in the inning. So his ERA.
Okay. I thought you said he got like absolutely.
No, he didn't get shelled. He didn't get shelled. But
oh my gosh, you're
he
scaring
didn't-
me. Don't scare me
didn't
about
give-
Mark Church.
He didn't give up a run in
All spring training. Hey, he wasn't gonna stay perfect forever. Okay.
That's my boy. I still.
Okay, I know.
I love Mark Church. That's
Yeah.
the boy.
No, I know.
He liked the comment on Instagram.
He knows who we are. He's probably listening right now. Mark Church.
Mark Church, come on the pod.
Come on the pod, please.
We gotta get him on here. We gotta try and see. I'm gonna DM him, see if we can come on.
You haven't DM'd him yet?
I thought you were gonna DM
You ever doing fucking cartwheels on him, bro, and then you're not even gonna DM
him. Bro, chill. I'll DM him. Say, Mark Church, come on the podcast.
him? I have one lined up. Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
gotta.
reached
Yeah, you gotta
back
follow
yet.
up with
Yeah,
that.
I haven't reached back
You
yet,
gotta
but
follow
it's
up with
okay.
that.
It'll happen. Okay. Should we be worried about my English? No. Should we be worried about
ESO.
Evan Carter and Jose Leclerc?
Nah, I don't think so.
So Carter, I think now
He's
is
0-15.
0 for 15.
I think
His OPS probably went down.
I think it's 313, 318.
Okay, that's what it is. Does have 6 walks and he has 5 runs.
Yeah. I want to say coming into the game today, he was still 4th on the team in on-base percentage.
And he hasn't had a hit.
Hasn't had a hit. He'll be fine.
I'm not tripping. I think you sent it yesterday, and like I immediately like typed no, but then like I thought about it. I was like, wait, Evan Carter doesn't have a hit.
I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it.
Yeah,
he'll be okay.
Blue, you go. Should we be worried about Evan Carter? He hasn't gotten a hit, and I said no, and I said
We're 5 games.
I was like, but I see him on base.
Yeah, he's
Well,
like,
it's
I
also walks.
when I saw him, it was like he has multiple runs scored in the game. I was like, so I don't know, but
No, yeah, yeah, we shouldn't be worried on him. I mean, and the thing is, like, he still looks
so
patient,
young.
but he still looks patient at
Yeah.
the plate, which is fine. I mean, I think he has 5 walks and I think about 4 or 5 strikeouts, so I think he's like even.
Yeah,
which is totally fine. I mean, you want that. You don't want to be more strikeouts than walks.
And he's still not chasing pitches either.
Exactly.
He's still not chasing.
So he's doing really good about that. So that's not worrying me. So he's gonna get his ones eventually. He's gonna get his ones.
He has. Hold on, let me double check this. He has 1 or 2 strikeouts on the season. He has 5 runs scored. He has 2 strikeouts.
Oh, he only has 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, he has 2 strikeouts
And 5
on
walks.
6 walks.
6 walks.
2 strikeouts and 6 walks.
Yeah, we should not be worried.
He's
It's
21.
okay. He's 21. It's
I'm
okay.
not worried about
The
it.
kids
The kid's
got to grow up. Kids got to grow up.
He'll get there.
Okay, Jose Leclerc. This might be a hot take, guys. I don't know if I expressed it. Even like I can put Josh Spores in there. I saw Josh Spores pitch in the dog days. He was dog shit. I think him and Leclerc went on a Linsanity run together. I don't know what they did back there, what they did with them, but they went on a Linsanity run.
I mean, you remember we were just talking shit about Spores all season, and in the postseason he went unreal. He did go to Linsanity run.
Praising him, man. But Jose, in general, it's not new. His problem has always been walking.
Yeah, that's tough.
His career average, I think his career ERA is 3, which is good. His I think average given up a team batters against him is always under 200 for the season, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's his walks. He's only had one outing.
2.
Two because I saw him pitch.
Yeah, 2.
I saw him pitch that one inning with the Cubs, and then he came out and couldn't even finish the inning against the Cubs again on Sunday. Correct?
That's correct.
Sunday. He has 1 and 2/3 pitched, 3.60 WHIP. Walks, hits, innings per pitch, or per inning.
Walks plus hits per inning pitch.
Yes. 5 earned runs, 5 walks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not good. He walked on bases loaded. So I mean and it wasn't even close. He was missing. It wasn't even close. Batters, it was easy. I could be taking those pitches. That's how easy it was. Okay. So. You might just be on a short leash now because you look at your other guys. Kirby Yates,
David Robinson.
They've both been dogging.
Yeah, they've been dogs.
Brock Burke has been doing okay too.
He played well.
He played well. I mean, he hasn't been in a high leverage situation because Bochy still does not trust him.
Yeah,
but he's our only lefty in the bullpen.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess Cody Bradford will move there.
Yeah, but I think he's the only lefty in our bullpen.
That's crazy.
So he has to kind of rely on him for a little bit. But I've never been a fan of Jose. I'll say it right now. I know he's our Lord and Savior right now, and he's probably top 5 in jersey sales or whatever. But I've just never been a fan of him. I just don't. I don't know. But he won us a chip. I can't say anything about it. But should we be worried about Jose?
I think it's still too early in the season. I don't.
Obviously, it is. Maybe I'm overreacting. I know we're what? No,
we're 5 games into the season. I don't.
Season's over. Season's over.
I don't know. But again, that's the difference in our personalities, right? I think I'm just an eternal optimist, especially when it comes to sports. You're just a pessimist when it comes to sports.
I don't like getting my hopes up, dude.
No, I mean, I think he's a career 3.1 ERA guy, and he's been in that position time and time again. He's been with the major since 2016, and he's 20-something. He's early 20s.
I think he's the longest tenured Ranger.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I think he is shit. I don't remember how old he is. He's 30. He just turned 30. I mean, he's okay. I think if we get 30 games into the season and he still has an ERA above 5, then that's okay.
Oh, God.
We got to be worried.
You know what his ERA right now is?
27.
Yeah. I think ERAs are funny.
Yeah.
From the get go, from the beginning, because you just start from scratch and you give up something, it's
it's super high.
I saw this TikTok. It was some random guy for the Rockies, I think. He said, "I can't wait to make my MLB debut," and I get slides to his stats. I think he got 2/3 of an inning or 1/3 of an inning. His ERA is 156.
Yeah, he gave him 3 runs.
Probably, and it's just oh God.
Yeah,
but that's baseball for you. And the thing that I love about it, I'll tell everyone that's new to baseball or having no collection of it. It's such a crazy sport. Because if I tell you a team, if I were to just tell you, hey dude, your team or a blank lost 60 games this season. Dude, they're fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
They won 100.
Yeah.
No. And that's really good in baseball.
Really
That's
yeah,
really
it's
good.
so crazy to think about.
And
you can be a loser 60 times a year, and you're like, damn, we're the best team. We're the best team. Yeah, we're the best team.
I just want to because obviously I'm here for a reason. I haven't played professional baseball ever in my life.
We'd have a way better studio.
Yeah, I'd be spending money like I'm in the league for real this time. Imagine, dude, you guys would know. But you just see it and you go, how is that locker room vibe and the different mentality, especially as a pitcher, especially as a reliever, because if you're a starter, you get shelled John Gray did.
Yeah,
you get to sit for 4 days.
Yeah,
that's actually it kind of might be worse.
Yeah,
depending on how you are. About it. If you sit there thinking about it day and day and go, damn, do you think John Gray's still thinking about?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
he's shelled.
Yeah, he's still thinking about it.
And he's a good pitcher, but that's what you're going to get from him.
Yeah.
So you're getting shelled, always going to get you like a quality start and do really good.
Yep.
Same with Heaney, my God. And then there's also the reliever. You blow a save. Jose was in the position to keep the game tied. Correct?
Yeah, was it
it was 5-5.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the game in the position to keep the game tied. And then you fuck that up, but it's like, I get to go again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll go again tomorrow.
But again, so I just wish I could just be in the head of someone, the mentality of like, especially like if you lose a couple, you're like, dude, like right now we're what 3-2. 3-2.
Yeah.
So we were 3-2, and we won the first two, and I was like, yes, like this feels amazing, and we blew them out the water.
Yeah.
The second game, first one was fun. We got hoed on that one too.
Yeah, that was
first
crazy.
one. But bottom line, thank you, Travis. And the second one, then I'm like, oh, dude, I was like, we're gonna lose. I'm like, and I hate it. And like I was watching the game today, and I see Yeri gave up that 3-run bomb, and I go,
damn.
But it took like
we go again tomorrow.
We go again tomorrow. 12-10. We go get tomorrow 12-10, and then I get to go watch them on Sunday. But yeah, the good and the ugly. I feel like I kind of all talked about the ugly.
Yeah.
Some pretty ugly stuff.
Yeah, true.
But the good. Wyatt Langford.
He's more than advertised.
He's fucking here, guys. He's fucking here. As of I was writing this down, it probably changed, but he had 19 at bats. Or can you pull it up real quick?
Pull it up real quick.
Okay, Austin's got the numbers for you guys, but he had a play yesterday where he was, base running, and like it might have gotten overplay. Like if I'm a neutral fan and I see them post about this, I'd probably be like, why are they posting a rookie base running from first to home?
Yeah.
Like a little leaguer, but he got called out.
He was fucking cooking.
He was cooking, dude. I think he clocked in like as a top 10 fastest speeds.
I want to say he has the fourth fastest.
Was it fourth fastest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fourth fastest, and I think the Rangers have the top 10 or top 15.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And the number one is some guy from Cincinnati, I think, from what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
He is like 5'9", 190 pounds. Right?
Crazy.
That's number one. And if you're saying he's fourth, which that sounds right, fourth in speed, Wyatt is like 6'1".
He's 6'1", 230.
Like 230 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's one of the fourth fastest speed right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Evan Carter up there, number 2.
Oh, he's fast as fuck. But he's a lengthy guy.
6'4", 190, you know?
Exactly. I'm saying, like, this bulky guy, you see him, it does look...
He looks like a running back.
I was like, it looks awkward because we talked about his trunk, his trunk legs. We talked about it. And they can move.
They can.
They can move.
Putting them down.
We saw him make a play out in the outfield, flashing the glove, showing some leather. And then, it was a real aggressive base running. Even Bruce Bochy even mentioned it to him. He's like, I loved it. I want guys that go out there and
go and do it.
Go and do it, put their position for us to score runs and not be safe about it. And I'm giving props to that, Yeah. But it was a really good run. I gave even more props to Ryan Pepiot, the pitcher for the Rays, for him to cover that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because they say pitchers aren't athletes, which we've seen it multiple times. Like we saw.
Hey, Monty made an athletic play though. We got to talk about Monty.
Monty
made an athletic play.
Why'd you have to bring up Monty? That was fine. I was having a good day, but then
big fella was getting after it in the World Series, so.
Dude, Monty literally just was like, he screams Texas Rangers. He screams Texas.
He could have got free barbecue for life.
Guy's an idiot, but
sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, again, props to Pepiot for making that play. I think they were even saying because I think Pepiot's was he a lefty or righty? I think he's a righty. But if he would have been like a lefty, he wouldn't have been able to make that play.
Interesting.
Or it's just just funny to think about
the way it would have worked.
Stuff like that. But props to him. Props to Wyatt for even attempting that, to just being aware of the base running. Like he was even rounding the base on third just how you're supposed to. But even a veteran can just be like, I'm going to just get to third and just
keep
whatever.
It.
But him, he just rounded the bases perfectly and said, you know what, I'm going to just keep going.
I'm just going to go.
Because no one was covering.
Yeah.
And the pitcher kind of was like, oh, shit.
I got to get there.
Boom. The catcher gave up. Obviously, they clipped, but the catcher kind of was just like, shit.
Yeah.
He's like, because I was covering third, but then the pitch, everyone.
He sees him.
Exactly.
So,
but props to him. But yeah, Wyatt Langford, he's here, and he's been so close to getting a home run. He got a triple already.
Yeah.
He got a single.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Dude, that triple, he hit in the deepest part of the bar.
Yeah. What was it, 405 and a half, I think is
probably. I think it was 410 deep center.
Crazy.
And every time he, the crack of the bat is just.
He's gonna be a dog. He's gonna be a dog this year. He's got to get it rolling a little bit.
And it's just crazy to think because I really thought he was gonna come a little later than this.
Yeah, but no, he's opening day starter. Crazy. He's already hit. I think he's already hit number 2.
Yeah, he hit 2 on
Sunday
on the getaway game.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
and then pitching, great outings from Dane Dunning and Eovaldi. Dane Dunning was looking real nice. They tried to extend him a little bit on the Monday night or the Monday afternoon game.
Yep.
Which was fine because we had a lead, but then I think he gave up some 2 bad pitches and then got cranked. Got a homer off of him, and then our bullpen came in and just shut it down. So, but we're looking at some good stuff.
Eovaldi on the bump tomorrow.
Okay, so we've seen everyone pitch already. The only one that got shelled was John Gray.
Correct.
Cody Bradford did struggle a little bit, but he got settled down.
He got
settled down because it was that Sunday game.
Yeah.
Like, he gave up 2 runs.
No, he was Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. My bad.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gave up 2 runs. I mean, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned.
Yeah, and those
6
3 hits.
Ks.
Those 3 hits came in the first 2 innings, I think.
Yeah.
So he got really settled down. So I'm glad that Cody was able to do that. So starting pitching,
it's looking okay.
Almost like last year.
Yeah, it's looking okay.
Carried.
Yeah.
And then got to the bullpen. I mean, the bullpen.
It's been all right. I think David Robinson has pitched really, really well.
Very well.
Kirby Yates has pitched well.
They both haven't given up any runs.
Yeri was pretty good in his first.
Yeri was good for his first couple ones,
and his first outing.
It's just about to happen. I mean,
Spores hasn't given up a run yet.
How many innings does he have?
He is.
I want to say he's played 2 games, maybe.
He's played 2 games. Got 2 innings pitched.
Okay,
that's not bad.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Again, it's just reducing the walks, unnecessary walks for Jose. But yeah, no. I mean, everything's looking nothing nitpicky yet. I mean, waiting for Evan Carter to get his first hit, and then the ball.
Jose Urania.
Oh, Urania came in he was the long reliever. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2.1 innings pitched. No runs given up. 2 Ks.
Yeah, he came in. I think that Sunday game.
Yeah.
And he was able to keep it at 0.
Where's he from? Is he new?
Yeah, we just signed him. I forgot where he's from. Maybe if he keeps it up, he can be on our player profile.
Colorado Rockies and the White Sox last year.
Okay, there you go. I think he was a starting pitcher too.
Yeah,
so he has
a starter.
Yeah, he has like that. So maybe you see him at a spot start, maybe.
Yeah.
Like have someone open for him, and then he comes in. But yeah, he's more of a long reliever right now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's the show.
That's the show. I think we did pretty good. We were shopping it up, man.
Yeah,
a lot of Dallas Mavericks information from Austin with the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, Austin gets happy with the numbers.
Guy. I was messing around at work.
I don't know if anything gets you happier than numbers. When it comes to sports.
That's fair. 100%. It turns me on. I don't know what it is. So I fucking in my bed cranking my hog, dude. I'm kidding.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yo.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
I was like, yeah, everyone's about to hear that. Oh, 45.
That was all jokes, bro. That was all jokes, bro. That was all jokes. I'm kidding. Bro.
I mean, no, I've definitely had some time. I mean,
I'm telling you, the World Series, I know you had something crazy, though.
My guy.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. No, it was fun. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Nice Mavs talk. Gonna tune in the Mavs game here in a sec. But yeah, go check us out on YouTube, Austin LA Sports Podcast. Subscribe. Give us a like. Throw something in the comments. That way we interact with us. We'll comment back to you. We'll talk to you guys. Instagram at Austin_and_Ollie. TikTok at Austin and Ollie. Oliver's personal Instagram is at Ollie Placencia.
Yeah.
Twitter, I think, is also at Ollie Placencia.
Yeah.
Mine, Twitter and Instagram at ATXNAV. So yeah, guys, go follow us. Go check us out. But yeah, guys, that's the show. So until next time, we'll see you. Want to start a post show?
A post show?
Yeah, we talk about the Spurs game today. Did you watch the Spurs West Ham game?
I mean, I was at work.
That's true.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, this is extra bonus content.
Hey, bonus content. Yeah, sorry, I'm just putting.
No, go ahead. Yeah,
We haven't talked about Premier League in a long time, and I just wanted to hit on it.
Until you watched the game, yeah, I didn't see how Zuma scored. I mean,
So obviously, we're both soccer fans. I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan. Oliver is a West Ham fan.
Yep.
Both played today at 2, our time. Ended up tied 1-1. I want to say.
I said I took the draw. I said this morning.
You said take a draw. Spurs have been kind of playing like dog shit recently.
Yeah.
I think they're chasing that 4th spot, which kind of sucks. But hopefully we're trying to get something in. I want to say West Ham is kind of chasing the 7th spot, that Conference League spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they still in Europa or no?
Yeah. We play Leverkusen.
Ooh, that's tough. You're cooked?
No.
I haven't lost a game all year?
No.
You'll be all right. But yeah.
Bound to lose.
Yeah, so the game was on the Peacock.
God, okay.
We got an anytime BJ, Brennan Johnson goal. So we got a BJ on the cock, which was cool.
Yeah, this man's really turned on right now.
I fucking love Brennan Johnson, bro. He's a dog. Yeah, it was a great cross from Timo Werner. And
Timo got an assist.
Yeah, Timo got an assist. BJ put it in. Kind of was that. And that was 5 minutes in the game. I thought we were buzzing.
It was early. Yeah, it
was early. And then kind of not really much else goes on. It was pretty chippy, obviously. It was a derby, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then was it in the second half or the first half?
We scored?
Yeah.
First half.
First half. Kurt Zuma on a corner. He's pretty much unmarked, if I'm correct.
Jared Bowen, yeah.
Yeah, unmarked. Jared Bowen was cooking all game. He was
all of our whole midfield got green.
Yeah, Jared Bowen was cooking. And then I want to say the Spurs kind of look like dog shit. Really, like they didn't really. They've
been really inconsistent.
They've been inconsistent. It's kind of obviously right first year under the new manager. It's been night and day better than what we had under the fucking Jose and then Antonio Conte and all that stuff. So that's that. Did you watch the Arsenal City game this weekend?
I did. Yeah, Holland's a fraud.
Oh, he's been a fraud. He's a disappearing act in big games.
He's a fraudulent guy, man. I was on him for sure. Like I was on the hype. I was on the hype.
You were on the Haaland hype?
I was on the Haaland hype.
That's
I
crazy.
was. Kid you not. I mean, when you play with a team with City, when you get opportunity,
you're gonna put him away.
You're gonna put him away eventually.
I mean, what was it 2 years ago that Harry Kane was there? Like Harry Kane could have had 60 goals and 20 assists playing with City.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, Harry Kane's just
he's that kind of guy. But I don't know, man. It's who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna end up winning the league this year?
It's insane right now. I like it. I love this type.
It's so nice.
I love it. I mean,
it's crazy. I was purely tuned into that game just to watch Arsenal lose.
All 29 points or 29 games played, top three. Liverpool 67, Arsenal 65, Man City 64.
Crazy.
It's just I love it. I hate title runs where it's just they run away with it. So I mean, Liverpool's got United still to play.
Spurs have in the last month of the season they have City, they have Arsenal, they have Liverpool, they have Newcastle. I think it's all in 4 weeks in a row.
I was about to say but it looks like you guys kind of solidified the
4 spot, right?
You guys are maybe give or take 6 points.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, because you guys are within that.
And the good news is with the new Champions League setup, I think the 5th spot is going to the Premier League.
I forgot about the whole setup.
So the Premier League will be getting a 5th Champions League spot, which I mean, as long as Spurs say 5, they're going to get that. So
damn.
But yeah, run into the end of the season. Starting in 2 weeks, so April 13th, we have Newcastle on the road. We got Arsenal. We got Liverpool. And then we have City at another point to be determined. Or, City at another point to be determined.
God. Oh, we have City at home. Or we have City in the last game.
Yeah.
So I say we ruin some title hopes.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
But, yeah, man, that's all I want to talk about.
Yeah, we still got to face. We have to face Liverpool too, so we can play spoiler.
I know, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Spurs play spoiler. They got Forest coming up, which I think will be hopefully should be a win. It's at home too.
Yeah.
Nice 12:00 kickoff on a Sunday, which is big time. So I actually get to watch it. Yeah, I actually get to watch it. It would be cool.
Sleep. Don't have to wake up early.
I know. And then the week after that, they got Newcastle at 6.
We have Wolves at 9 a.m.
I hate
Saturday.
Wolves. We gotta when the season's done, we gotta revisit our predictions. I was looking at them. I had Wolves dead last.
I forgot what I had, dude.
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot. That was because that's this season. I forgot when we first started the podcast. Like that was when season had just started.
Yeah. I was almost right about Mauricio Pochettino getting fired by Christmas too. I said that. That was my hot take.
Yeah.
And he really almost got shit canned.
Yeah, he almost did. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there.
Hanging around. Okay. They're in 12th, I think. Somewhere.
God, Chelsea's so bad. Holy shit. I mean, they're 5 points behind those 7th place.
I love it.
8 points behind 6th.
Couldn't happen to a better team.
No, fuck Chelsea.
Heard that. But
yeah.
Anyway, man, that's all I want.
Yeah, if you guys are still here.
That's the post show, baby.
Yeah, that's the post show.
Premier League post show. We're not going to talk about FC Dallas because they suck.
Do they really?
They're 1-4, bro. They have not. They lost 4. They won their first game on like a 96-minute winner and then lost 4 straight. They just lost to Austin, and Austin was the worst team in the league. They're bad. They're really bad this year.
Well, since we're here, I mean, just quickly, Stars.
Stars are good. Stars are good.
One in the Western Conference.
They're one. Okay.
Yeah, I told you, 103 points. I wish I knew how hockey works. But it looks like we're at the end of the season almost like the
we're
Mavericks
getting close. You got getting
One,
close.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left for the Stars.
Yep.
Clinched playoffs already. Oh my God, they're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game win streak. You know what I think what it is?
What?
The AAC.
The AAC's hot right now. The AAC
Hot
is
as
hot.
fuck, dude.
The AAC is
Hot as fuck.
I want to say we would get in the playoffs if they ended today. We would get the LA Kings.
Is that how playoffs work? I don't know how.
Yeah,
playoffs
so
work.
I think it works. So the top three.
Is it 1-8?
There's the Central Division and the Pacific Division. So the one.
That's how you're seeing it.
Yeah. So the 1 seeds each play a wild card team. The better of the 1 seeds gets the worst wild card team.
Oh, okay.
So the Stars right now have a better 1 seed than the Canucks. Stars would play the Kings. Canucks would play the Preds. And then 2 plays 3 in each division.
Yeah.
It's confusing. It's super confusing.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I love playoff hockey. I don't really.
Oh,
I don't watch.
I'll watch playoff hockey.
I don't watch a single regular season game, but I will watch.
You know how I learned the hard way, or how my friend was able to find out that I was like such a bandwagon to hockey.
You didn't know anybody. Did you think like Mike Madonna was still playing?
No. I saw a statue. I finally saw a
Yeah.
statue.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's right next to Dirk's.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so you're right there. It's cool. Forgot about that. No, I have no idea who that is. First of all, no. Yeah,
that's
I know.
crazy.
I know. Sorry. Okay, guys. I know Dallas podcast and then this. But no, it was last year. No, 2 years ago. It was playoff hockey, and they go to OT.
Yeah.
I thought it was they don't do 3v3 in playoff, right?
I don't think so. No, I think.
And
I didn't know that. Did they do 3v3 in regular season?
Yeah, in overtime hockey.
I didn't know that.
Oh God, no! You guys that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's 3v3 hockey in playoffs. I mean, in OT in regular season.
I like that. That's clean.
And then I forgot what it was, and I thought it was 3v3, but no, like, and then OT hockey, it's usually like they'll play a whole other period in playoffs. Like it's a whole other 20-minute period, not just. Or I thought it would go to pens. I thought it would go to PKs.
Is it golden goal?
It's still golden goal, but I thought it would go to PKs.
I see.
It doesn't go to PKs.
They just keep playing. I like that though.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I think it was Game 7 against Calgary.
Is that when Jake Onger was like fucking insane?
Yeah, he was going nuts.
Yeah.
We
had no reason being there.
Playoff hockey.
I want to say that's
stressful.
the same year. I think that's the same year that the Mavs. It was last year.
It was 22. It's the same year the Mavs were hot.
The same year.
Hey, come on.
Imagine.
Come on now.
Okay.
Well, that's the post show, guys.
That's the post show.
All right, check us out on all the medias.
Yeah, if you're here, you guys are literally the number ones. You guys deserve a handshake by me. Like,
We might do it. We might start doing a post show more often.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just happening on the fly. I mean, that's fine by me. Yeah.
Sorry. I was thinking about it.
Yeah. I know some people still like to listen to soccer and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we haven't talked in a minute.
We talk about it.
So.
Hey, guys. That's the show. We'll see you next week. Bye.